Is your ladder leaning on the wrong wall? We often applaud those who have a clear set of goals for their life and are working to accomplish each goal. But what if their goals are leading them in the wrong direction? We climb the ladder of success, accomplishing goal after goal, only to find our ladder is leaning against the wrong wall. Yes, we've made progress, but in the wrong direction. Mentor Fred Smith says, goals are not the main thing we should identify and pursue. Smith puts it this way: choosing a goal in life is not our most important decision. Choosing our direction is. Smith goes on to point out that chasing short-range goals can actually take us in the wrong direction. We can become so focused on the goal before us that we may miss fresh opportunities. He says we focus more on our direction than on these interim markers. That's what we should be doing. The direction is more critical to our leadership and to our lives. Dr. Richard Blackaby, in a recent leadership blog, related that he was task-oriented. He said, "Few things give me more pleasure than checking something off my to-do list or arriving at my destination. But I've slowly been discovering that there are many lessons to learn and experiences to enjoy on the journey." We can be so intent on our goals that we lose track of our direction, and we may miss some of the things the Lord might have for us if we're just ticking off our goals. Blackaby goes on to say, it's great to achieve our goals, and we should certainly celebrate when we do, but the journey itself can be rich, joyful, and rewarding. In fact, some of the most important lessons we ever learn will take place between point A and point B. Another writer underscored this same thought on having too much focus on the goals. He said, in a culture that often equates success with a relentless pursuit of external goals, we often find ourselves disconnected from our true purpose, that innermost sense of who we are and what we're called to contribute to the world. So, what is your purpose? What's the direction of your life? Solomon knew the value of goals, but he understood that God's plan, his purpose and direction for our lives, is the most important thing for us to pursue. He said, "You can make many plans, but the Lord's purpose will prevail." Proverbs 19:21. So take a look at your ladder and the goals that you have placed on each rung, and be sure that ladder is leaning on the right wall. Make sure your goals and plans align with the Lord's purpose for your life. To learn more about this worldwide ministry, visit our website, mediaalliance.net, and help us grow the impact of these messages by liking, subscribing, and sharing this video. Thanks, and God's best.